I'm just gonna cut my audio. I'm just gonna cut my audio so I can actually do that. Okay, I'm ready. Alex is ready. Alex is ready to rise from 1,000 years ago. Okay. Watch me just leave this audio in for the May. Yeah. You know I know I will. That's why I'm saying that. So that then I'll mute it like when the actual opening movie starts.
Rise from 1,000 years ago, shaking off a hazy dream. Meet the flower who cares for everyone, the rising force of black and steel, fighting in the desert sand. Meet the snow that sweeps across the fields, the light and dark restore our skies tonight. Heal our wounds and learn from yesterday. You calling out their names, crossing paths against lava coming through, brought us from another place. Do you remember me? Memories of red and blue, reigniting you, bear your fate and roar, free yourself forevermore, here and now. Engage! Bonds of fire, connect us, love provides, protects us, like the heroes from the pages, like the stories of the ages. Bonds of hope, unite us, shining on, to guide us, skies above embrace the beauty, the time is now for you and me.
It's so cheesy and camp that I just can't help but love that opening movie so much.
Fire Emblem
Oh,
Engage.
feels good to finally be playing this on the channel. It's funny, like every time I'm like at the end of a Fire Emblem series, okay, it's gonna be a long time till I do another Fire Emblem series. Then, just like I just do another one so fast, like literally like. I don't know why it didn't let me hit A the first time. 8 characters is way too little. I'm gonna be honest. So previously with Waluigi, you know what? I'm a little mad about someone not being in this game. So, Selith. Oh. Oh, shoot, does that only count as one character too? Oh. Oh, shoot. Whoops. So it's not as fun to do completely wacky stuff if you can't change appearances too and do like the dumbest things, but 8 characters. I think I want to do roast beef again. Because I never properly got to finish that run, because that was a conquest run that I started right before Engage came out. Right before my first week back at school, so it never had a shot. Roast. There's some really wacky characters in some alphabets. Roast. That I have only 3 characters for beef. So I need a really... Or... beef. Roast beef. And I don't think there was an F. But no, as I say, like, it's really weird. It was like... And that's the thing we were like, oh yeah, this will be it for Fire Emblem content for ages. And then you had like 2 weeks of the greatest moments. And then immediately after that, Sacred Stones! And like, obviously it's been a lot bigger of a gap. Oh, what? 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 No! You are so lame! No, that is not okay! That is not okay! Oh my... Why even have those characters and No, why even have them if they're not gonna show up? Okay, fine. This is the roast beef. Yeah, okay. Obviously, as you could... Actually, I guess you could see. This is actually my second playthrough of the game. This is going to be my second hard mode playthrough. I have beaten this game. I haven't fully decided if I, like, actually want to do a separate review video yet, so I'm going to hold off of, like, saying my overall opinions, at least till the credits. We are going to do random, just because, like, I do want that, like, randomosity. Fixed is something I will have to play with on my own time. And we will connect it. If you're playing this for the first time, you will not get this option. You will not get the growth type option. It'll automatically... If you haven't beaten the game yet, you'll have to do random on normal and hard, and fixed on maddening. Now, that brings me to the question of, like, if you play maddening, then you drop to hard mode, will it be hard mode fixed before you're technically supposed to do it? I don't have the answer to that. This is kind of a really interesting place in Engage's meta. Where meta is starting to divulge. Like, I looked at inspiration a little bit of what people are considering meta emblem ring pairings. For this playthrough, for the most part, I'm not doing meta pairings, and I'm doing what I like. It's also important to note that this is my first playthrough, full playthrough with the DLC, is I didn't install the DLC until I beat the game, because day one DLC, and I didn't want to buy it day one, because day one DLC. But I do have it now, so.
Almost time.
We can handle this.
Keep them back!
We won't lose! Not today!
Keep going! You can do this! Our final battle lies ahead.
You might think...
Now.
Oh.
It's time to engage.
You might think this premonition is kind of like the Awakening one, where I'll see it again later. No. This is like some alternate reality. We never see this version of events again. I like the actual final chapter a lot more. It's like,
Let's
this
go.
is a pretty lame map.
One last battle and the war will be over. The others fought hard to clear a path for us. We can't let them down.
We can let them down. So, Excelblum found out a way you could die during this prologue.
This place will be your tomb.
He found out a way that you could actually die during... I'm not going to do it, but he found out a way you could die. It's as simple as you can
Move
access
in.
settings.
I'll remain by your side.
If you know me, you know I don't like having combat animations on. I kept them on my entire playthrough of this game because they are just gorgeous. But, in a couple of videos, I will definitely turn that on. I will turn that off. Okay, there's not one fast and fast. The direct is like where you move a unit bit by bit. I do not like it at all. I keep that small, but you can, like, there's a lot of really cool. This game's really interesting with the quality of life, and some things it, like, is a little bit of a step back. Like, some of its menuing stuff is a little annoying, but at the same time, it also has some fantastic fantastic quality of life stuff and a lot of really cool stuff. Like, obviously you have like the enemy range thing with ZL, but ZR, you pull up this menu where you have a bunch of like really cool stuff. Like, it's really finicky for me to turn on, but I think that's just my controller, where you can hit ZR and you get like a thing pop up. I like having a physical attack. And then you can also control the minimap size here. And that's really cool. This is really cool. I like that a lot. Anyways, yeah. So the rules of this run, since I played this game once, my next casual hard
You
play,
have no
like
hope of
casual on my
defeating
own
me, not even with your emblem.
playthrough, I do intend to like not use the Draconic Time Crystal. But sort of fact of like, I want to do, my goal is to get
He's
one
within
chapter
reach
of
now.
video.
We can strike.
Besides like this early point where we could probably get multiple maps out of the way. But for the most part, I'm aiming for 30 to 40 minute videos, one chapter. I am going to be using a time crystal just so that the series is a ton of time long. What? It's not letting me do that? Okay. You can do that to attack, but it's forcing me to do it the old-fashioned way. I love the combat animations in this game.
Ever your destiny.
My first playthrough was 50 hours long, which is the longest I've ever spent on one playthrough in a Fire Emblem game ever. Safe to say, the animations are great in this game, and also safe to say I'm not gonna like give my full thoughts on this game yet, because like I said,
Engage.
but like. I don't know why I'm reading all that because I know it all. I do really like the gameplay.
strong.
So essentially what that said is, obviously I have an emblem equipped right now. When emblems are equipped, that's odd. We're not right now. But typically you get bonus for being synced with an emblem. This tends to be just like stat boosts and skills. Although those are all turned off right now. I'm not getting them, actually. That's really odd. I did not know that. But when you engage with an emblem, you get even more skills as well as, like, a special attack, which is what it wants
The
now.
time has come. Now, as one,
I'm going to be turning those animations off.
engage.
But, yeah, as you can tell, my nose is a little stiffy. I'll get into that soon, because it has been a week. It's been actually a couple of weeks since launch. This is being recorded one day before it's being uploaded. I was hoping to actually start this content 2 weeks ago, but then I ended up delaying it. But then I had to delay it again, and I almost had to delay it again. And I'll
We
get
are
into
now
why.
connected and can unleash a powerful attack.
It's been a month. Yeah, so essentially once you're engaged, you can use the gauge attacks. Like Lodestar Rush is essentially like Astra in previous games. We're going to use Falchion because Dragon, you know? Dragon effective. So yeah, as you can see, I'm attacking 9 times of 5 damage.
Fate has brought us here.
And yeah. Just in general, the animations in this game are gorgeous. I love them so much. I love them. Love them.
You have nothing to celebrate. You are weakness itself. You will never defeat me.
See, I just don't know whether I should be looking at the TV, which is where the camera is, which means if I look at the TV, I got a bit of it blocked because of the umbrella lights on the sides to get the nice clean lighting on the green screen. First of all, I don't even know where I'm putting my webcam on the video yet. I'll figure that out. So a little bit of the TV's blocked, and then right in front of me is. But I also have my computer here, but if I look at my computer for the capture card stuff, then I'm not looking at the camera, so I'm just like, I don't know. Other exciting news, though. My roommate, one of my roommates started getting into collecting retro games.
Thanks to you, this world is saved. And my work here is complete.
He had 3 GBA, so he gave me 1. Oh, I actually hit the mic with the GBA. So I did what any sensible Fire Emblem fan would do. Currently, I have Sacred Stones in here. I bought a bunch. I bought a package on eBay that was reproduction cartridges that had 7 games. I'll get into a little bit more of that. Those all worked, but I also bought a copy of Binding Blade, or technically an old translation. So Sword of Seals, which is the same game, just an old translation, and Mario Kart separately, but neither of those work yet. But I technically do have 2 working versions of FE6. I'll get into that. FE7 and FE8, I don't care much about having the ROM hacks playable, but I'll probably play them since I can. So this is going to carry me through the week. I'm going to be that weirdo in class that's just playing on a GBA before it actually starts. But it's also a Model 1, so it has no backlight. I said backlight, not blacklight. It has no backlight, which makes things hard to see. If I turn it on, you probably really can't see it. I'll use this webcam so it's easier to see. It's hard to see on this sucker. Yeah, the game's open. But no, I'm pumped.
Know that I will always be with you.
If you've never watched
And
my
that we will
content
stand together
before,
again,
just know
as
I'm
we
a
did
huge
this
Fire
day.
Emblem fan, a huge one.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me.
See, and that's
Indeed,
another important thing.
That you
That's
will
really
remember all of us.
that
who took
line
up
is
arms to fight by your side.
that line's extremely important. But this is supposed to be the future, so I don't know. It's
The 12
confusing.
emblems.
The 12 emblems. Oh, see, now you can see it. Yeah, sorry, a little spoiler on what the final chapter is called and how many chapters there are in this game. Yeah, 56 damn hours, although that's with, that's playing the DLC map, because I have played it, but the DLC paralogue, the Tiki paralogue, is the only paralogue in the game that scales, so, we're gonna be playing it early.
Where am I?
Huh?
Whoa. Tell me you're seeing this. Hello there. And you are?
Thumbnail image.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
You're the Divine Dragon!
Get used to me doing that every video.
No way!
No way! The Divine Dragon is finally awake! Hey, hold on.
I've not played with male Aleer yet, so I don't know how his voice acting is. Because I played female Aleer because I heard female Aleer had better voice acting, and female Aleer had some of the best voice acting in the game. So I was not lied to. I've heard that male Aleer is worse, but I don't know how much worse.
Calm down.
I'll get into
Calm
that.
down, you two. What's all of this ruckus about? Divine Dragon. It's a miracle. An utter miracle. The Divine One awake at long last. That I might live to see you standing before me. What an honor.
Not to be rude, but who are you?
Ah, apologies. I lost myself for a moment there. My name is Vander. I am the 32nd Steward of the Dragon.
Hello, Sir Vander?
Oh, my Divine One. There is no need to address me as such. Simply Vander will do.
See? I told
You're not a good
you
enough
the
unit to
Divine
be referred
Dragon
to
was
as
awake.
sir.
Yeah, we were telling the truth.
You two. I don't believe I got your names.
Oh, sorry. We were so excited we forgot to introduce ourselves.
I need someone to
We're
do
the
during
33rd
tests.
Stewards of the Dragon. My name's Clan. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Fram. We're twins. We've been waiting forever for you to wake up.
As stewards of the dragon, our mission is to protect and provide for you. Generation after generation of our predecessors waited for you to rise from your slumber. I'll admit, I am astonished to see it has finally happened. You see, 1,000 years have passed since the first steward took their post.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep?
Indeed. Your mother, Lumera, the Divine Dragon Monarch, has long awaited this day. Finally, you, a Divine Dragon yourself, have awakened. This surely signifies great things.
Slow down. This monarch you mentioned, she's my mother?
And I'm a divine dragon, you called it?
Oh, dear. Is your memory hazy, Divine One?
I know my name, but that's about it.
You can't remember anything else?
Maybe you're just feeling groggy because of all that sleep.
But I don't even know who I am.
Fret not. Such lapses in memory are to be expected after sleeping for so long. If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities. Queen Lumera, the Divine Dragon Monarch, rules over the holy land of Lethos. In the war 1,000 years ago, she defeated and imprisoned the wicked Fell Dragon. You, Divine One, are her only child.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember, but...
Please, do not trouble yourself trying to bring it all back at once. Your memories will return in time. You are a being of immense power, a deity, no less. I have heard many a tale of your kindness, nobility, and bravery. Your unflinching heroism.
That's a lot to live up to.
For now,
That
let
is
us
a lot
head
to
to
live up
Lethos
to.
Castle. Queen Lumera will be thrilled to see you. Perhaps the reunion will help stir your memories.
I hope so.
Okay then. Onward and downward.
To Lethos Castle!
I beat the prologue in Sacred Stones. As many have criticized online, the story at the beginning of the game isn't the best. I think it's better
All
than the
this
average
time,
story by the ending,
I've
but
been
definitely in the
sleeping
beginning,
the sky?
You have, yes.
it's a
The
worse
place where you
awakening at the
slumbered is
beginning.
known as the Somniel, a fortress built upon an airborne island to ensure your safety. It is perhaps the most
Very
secure
text-heavy
place
too,
in all of
with not a
Elyos.
lot of
Only a
world
select
building
few
compared
can
to
set foot
Tellius.
I see. And you three live there with me.
Yep. As stewards, we spend our time caring for you. And managing things around the Somniel. It's a sacred place, so we work as hard as we can to keep it shipshape.
Royal family members visit us all the time. Well, visit you, really. The Prince and Princess of Firene, a deeply religious country, visit especially often.
They pray next to you, like this. Then they just talk for a while, like they're chatting to a friend.
I see. Thanks for filling me in, Fram. You too, Clan.
The Divine One said our names! And thanked us!
I think I'm going to faint! Unless I already did. Am I dreaming?
Need I remind you that you are in the
They're
presence
getting
of the
benched
Divine
so
Dragon? How
damn
many times must I
fast.
tell you to
I do
behave
not
in a manner
like
befitting
them.
your station? Divine One, please, forgive this embarrassing breach of decorum.
Breach of decorum? I'm actually enjoying their enthusiasm.
You're just as kind-hearted as I always imagined.
Oh, look! There it is!
Lethos Castle. The Divine Dragon Monarch is there, you said?
Yes, I suppose 1,000 years have passed since you've been home.
Don't
It's a
worry.
long time.
We'll be right there with you.
You can hold my hand if you like.
Thank you. How long have I been wearing this ring? Since before I fell asleep? That blue stone. It reminds me of something.
Okay, yeah. First chapter's about to start.
Huh?
What are those horrible things?
For the record, this is quite literally the worst cutscene in the
Creatures like
game.
that common around here?
Because this is the one that this is the only one that doesn't
Nor
look
have I heard of such
fantastic.
monsters appearing
The
in
shadows
Lethos.
are off.
This is a land of peace.
Understood. Well,
Shall we fight them? As you wish, Divine One. You whose bravery knows no equal.
no, let's run.
Huh?
We haven't the slightest idea who they are, and we don't know how they came to be here. Also, they worry me for some reason. So, we run!
Well, did the Divine Dragon really command me to retreat?
Okay, get to safety.
We'll keep them distracted for you.
What the? Come back! Come back this instant!
Oh no!
This
Pick
is
it up!
Clan! Fram!
Hold on! We shall come to you!
Yeah, that's the worst looking cutscene in the game, and even then, besides the shadows, it doesn't look that bad. So that's a good thing.
Vander!
Divine One, stay back. It's too dangerous.
Clan and Fram were trying to protect me. I have to help them. I take back what I said. This is no time to run. Please, let me fight.
All right, but stay on your guard.
I will.
Okay. So, it is actually impossible for
What are
them to
these
die.
creatures
Clan
doing in Lethos?
Clan and Fram.
We had best use the foliage to take...
Yes, the train effects. Train has pretty good avoid in this game. It's really good. Yeah, anyways, the story early on definitely
Here
isn't the
comes.
best. But by the end of the game, I'd say the story's honestly better than a lot of the other FE games. I also think the characters you get later on are better. Because I feel like a lot of the complaints of the story and characters are definitely from the early game. Is the early game characters that I think are infinitely weaker as characters than the later game characters. Different unit types have different benefits. So like dragon type units have better sync skills with emblems. Cavalry and flyers have a lot of movement, but also the weaknesses. She Adept have like I can't remember what it's called, but the ability to like chain guard. And yeah, we'll get over that more quickly. Vander, as far as Gigas go, he's really good in the sense that he's not strong enough to kill off enemies, which makes it easy to feed kills using him.
Get out of here!
Which means he technically serves the textbook purpose of a Gigan, but he's also not like... He's not good, though, in a sense that he helps you in harder difficulties, because he's unfortunately he gets outclassed really fast. Another really weird thing this game does is how long it takes to level up is not determined by like promoted, unpromoted. It's based on the internal level. So if you were to promote Alir at level 10, to get the level up from level 1 promoted to level 2 promoted would only take as long as going from level 11 to level 12 unpromoted.
Fram, it's not
Because
safe for you
that's
here.
how
Retreat to
the
castle.
level ups work in this game. So when I first started, that wasn't
These
fully
enemies are
known yet.
formidable indeed.
But since you can infinitely
One,
loop
please
through
use
level
a
ups thanks to
vulnerary
second
if you are
seals,
wounded.
instant promote because like obviously one argument against instant promoting is let's just teach you how to use vulneraries. Typically a argument against instant promoting is like the whole like you lose out on 10 level ups. Doesn't matter because you could just second seal infinitely. My big concern when it comes to early
Yes,
promoting
here.
typically tends to be level ups take longer when you're promoted. But that's not a concern in this game. I promoted around level 15, 16, 17 in my first run. Not going to this time. The second I get units level 10 and Master Seals, I'm promoting.
Rotten monsters don't scare me.
I also theoretically have a list of what units I want to bring to the end game and what emblems I want them to have, but that can change depending on what happens through the playthrough. This game has another gameplay issue where the base stats of later recruited units are so high that they almost entirely outclass your early units. Armor Knights are also good in this game. I consider that a problem. Yes, I consider that a problem. As Armor Knight hater number 57, I consider them actually being good in this game a sin. They cannot die. Occurring X Emblem. Okay, we're about
More
to get
enemies.
cussing.
They just keep coming. You're all trying to protect me. I should be protecting you. If only I could.
Somehow. Roast beef.
You must remember.
Roast beef. I just want to hear roast beef said by Yuri
said that?
Lowenthal.
The ring.
One of the 2 plot-relevant
No.
emblems.
That my strength can be yours.
I know that voice.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side.
The 12 emblems.
Divine One? Divine One! You mustn't do this alone!
Don't worry, please. I'm not alone. Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight. Shine on, Emblem of
At
Beginnings.
least this game knows it's cheesy as hell. So I love it for it. I was just saving in Sacred Stones.
I am known as Marth. Emblem Marth, to be clear.
We did it. Thanks for your help, Marth. Truly.
Of course. It is good to see you. I was able to answer your call because you remembered me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or is that an emblem of legend?
Clam, Fram, get to safety now.
This game's so flippin' cheesy, and I love that. See, what made Fate's story bad is it was camp. There's 2 times of. Theoretically,
With your help, Marth, we might just make it. Will you join us?
technically, if this game was intent, camp is like a weird paradox. It's technically, like the base definition of camp is that it has to be unintentional. Like Fates is extremely camp, but this game, like, it seems intentional. So like, I don't know, is camp like the right word? Technically, there's like low camp and high camp. I don't know which one's which. One of them's unintended, one of them's intended, but I don't know. This game's so cheesy. Based on the opening song, I'm positive it's intentional. If it's not intentional, that's bad. But that's one of the reasons immediately that I like it more than Faces, because at least it knows what it is. It knows its place.
Of course. I will fight alongside you from here forward.
Your ally until the very end. Okay, yeah, so like I said, sticking with emblems, I don't know if I just wasn't using him the best, but Marth just really didn't fit my playstyle a ton earlier. But what happened to the 1 HP enemy? Oh, you... Stupid. Oh, so is it not... Oh. Maybe map just had a different color. So I'm just gonna really quickly... So if I put my webcam there... Okay, so you're probably not able to see all the settings here because I'm assuming I'm putting my webcam in the top right. Oh, by the way, this is also going to be a longer video. I want to get Chapter 2 too, just because this is the first one. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, probably not. Okay, so Perceptive essentially just increases. It's the skill that increases your avoid. The Rapier does bonus damage and stuff. Yeah. And Lodestar Rush is a powerful attack, as we saw. Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. You're just gonna get 2 episodes today. You're gonna get episode 2 today as well. Because I don't want the videos to be longer, but I want to get more Engage content out today! So, like, obviously, so obviously, as I said, there are skills that you get when synced. So, like, Perceptive, so avoid plus 15, you get just by being synced. But those 2 are grayed out because you have to be engaged to get those skills. So, like, one thing I didn't know until way too late is if, like, obviously, if you, like, go here, it says you can hit plus to engage. You can also just hit plus here, because, like, obviously here you see the engage feature. But that takes away time. So you can just go right into there. As you see, just by using the Rapier, now I kill. And due to, I can't remember what skill it is, you get a little bit of healing. Well, like, obviously you can engage here. You can engage at this screen as well. So, like, you can test to see how you do, like, without engaging and be like, okay, how do I do engaging? And, like, it shows you a little bit of the differences. Like, with Marth, you're letting out an extra attack, which is what allows you to do more damage. Because that's Marth's whole thing, of getting extra attacks out there. Like, we should be able to wipe out these enemies in 3 turns. So, like, obviously, you only stay engaged as long as that counter's there. And, like, the little, when you're not engaged, like, the little circly thingies, that's, like, what it takes, and, like,
I cannot afford to lose.
Anyways, what it took for me to get to recording this. So this game obviously released on the 20th. I had a digital copy, so I, like, played instantly the second I was able to get into the game on the Thursday night, because I don't live in Eastern time, which means that I'm locked before midnight.
I live to
So that
fight again.
Saturday, I was like, I want to record, but, like, the Friday, I went home that weekend, because obviously I'm not on campus or by campus right now. I'm in my hometown. Because puppy, we are getting a puppy, because, like, I bring this dog up to campus with me, and my parents like having just 2 dogs here, so they're getting a puppy. So puppy that weekend. So the fact that I wasn't as far along in the game as I wanted to be, and the fact that I wanted to spend time with the puppy, I ended up not recording or streaming, because originally I also wanted to stream. I'll get into why I'm not streaming it later. I guess next video. But yeah. The music in this game is catchy. Very catchy.
Divine One. Vander. Thanks for saving us.
Yeah. And, sorry. This all happened because we ran ahead.
I'm the one who should apologize.
I could play 3 Fire
You
Emblem.
put
I could play
yourself
4
in
Fire
danger
Emblem
trying
games
to
at
protect
once.
me.
I could play one
It's
on
such a
my
relief
computer,
you're both safe now.
one here.
Divine One,
One
I
here.
hear more enemies approaching.
I could play 4 at once.
More?
I could play
thought
5
we'd
Fire
gotten
Emblem
them all.
Heroes on my phone.
Evidently not. These creatures, will there be no end to them?
I'm a real Fire Emblem Chad.
There's more? And they've got a dragon?
At last, you are awake. Is it really you?
Yes, it's me. Thank you for saving us.
What a joy it is to see you.
Huh?
See, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing during the dialogue.
I've waited for so long.
Oh.
When I sensed you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me. I hope you're not hurt.
I'm fine.
What a relief. You cannot understand how I've missed you, my dear child.
Oh, you're my mother.
What's the matter? Don't tell me.
Since awakening, the
Amnesia!
Divine One's memory is clouded.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you weren't expecting this.
No, I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy. I hugged you as hard as I could. I take this to mean you've forgotten everything. I suppose it's to be expected. 1,000 years is a very long time.
Vander explained that I've been sleeping since some war that happened back then.
Yes, you suffered a terrible wound. And because of that...
A wound? I don't remember that. Or this world, or anything.
Don't fret, young one. I will speak to you of all you've forgotten, regardless of what you remember. I'm simply glad to have you back, my dear child.
Still, this isn't the reunion you hoped for.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's solace enough just to hear that sweet voice of yours, and to gaze once more into your eyes. What lovely colors they are.
So campy and cheesy. So exploration, yeah, you can just like walk around and like, I want to move the map. I like the map being like that when I explore. It's the easiest to see like what there is. It's an innocent enough feature. Talking to people really isn't worth it though. Oh, I can adopt you. Dang nabbit. Eventually, like, you can get, like, stuff like bond fragments by talking to your allies, but when you exit out, you get the bond fragments anyway, so it's really not that necessary.
So
it's like...
great!
Anyways, though, this is actually
Amazing.
where I'm gonna end the video once we quickly just...
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately this is the end, but hey, here's the thing. If I don't smooth brain today, 10 minutes ago, another Engage video should have just become public. So guess what? You get to watch another Fire Emblem Engage video today, holy cow! Wow! Oh, Alex, that little stinker. Uploading 2 in one day. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll continue to watch Fire Emblem Engage. This game's so new. Like, strategies are really developing out, so this is gonna be fun. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.